Hello everybody, welcome to Stay Listed Holistic Healing. Thank you for coming back. I did want to share this awesome yoga session with you guys. It is only going to be 15 minutes. It's going to be super powerful and it's going to target that lower back. The majority of people have that back pain, that tension back there, and yoga will help with that. Fortunately enough, I am a massage therapist and I'm able to connect that mind, body, aspect. So this will relieve tension and just stiffness that you have back there that may be causing a lot of that pain. So let's get right into it. Alrighty, so now we're just going to start by planting our feet on the mat. Just feel the ground underneath your feet. Wiggle your toes and plant those toes one by one onto the mat. Feel your heel touch the mat. Press. You're grounding, connecting to that root energy. That energy is going to heal you, power you up. Connecting with that crystal core. Take a deep breath here. Very nice. Now we're just going to open our arms and we're going to raise them all the way up high. And we're going to reach up to the ceiling or the sky. Pull yourself up higher and higher. Breathe. Engage the core. Reach higher. Very good. Bring those arms down. And now we're going to reach for our toes and bend forward. Reach for your toes. Make sure your back is still straight. You don't have a banana back. If it means being here, that's okay. We're going to come lower, as low as you can. Take a deep breath here. Keep your gaze just low and in front of you. Very nice. You can already feel that back starting to open up. You're hinging at the waist, making sure your back is straight. And if you are able, with your exhale, deepen that stretch just a little bit, hinging at the waist, a little forward. Make sure you have that micro bend at the knee. Make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. We're going to take one more deep breath here. Very nice. Now we're going to walk ourselves all the way down the mat into downward dog. Make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. If your heel is lifted, that's okay. You're still getting a really good stretch in. Try to lower that heel as much as you can. Your gaze is towards the mat. Your forehead is going towards the mat little by little. Taking a deep breath here. Another deep breath. Very nice. Now we're going to walk back up. Walk back up. You're still hinging at the waist. And this time you're going to grab that left arm and going to reach to the right foot. And we're going to get the right hand and reach to the mat. And just hold there if you can. If you can't do this, just stay in front of you here, kind of in an almost downward dog position. But we're going to try to reach as far as you can with that right hand. Very nice. And we're going to release and we're going to switch, placing the right hand onto the left ankle. Very nice. And now we're going to open up our feet as far as you can. As far as you can, just kind of walk them out on your sides. And right here, we're just going to place our hands on the mat and just kind of sit in this position, kind of like you're in a downward dog. Keep your gaze towards the mat with your back straight, not bent like a banana. Deep breath here. Very nice, and you can rock forward and back, forward, back. Very nice. Now from here, we're just going to drop our knees. We're going to come into child pose. Keep those knees about shoulder width apart and drop all the way back. Reach forward. Drop that forehead to the mat. Take a deep breath. Now we're going to move those shoulders. Move the left shoulder down to the mat and the right to the mat. Feel those shoulders open up. Feel that back. Get a little movement. Deep breath. Very nice. And now we're going to stay close to the mat. Keep that chest to the mat. And we're going to swivel through towards the front of our mat. Keep our hands placed down. You're going to go through your hands. Come all the way down. Rest those ankles onto the mat. Keep those hands next to the rib cage. Real close. Keep the elbows in. And we're going to come all the way up. Very nice. Take a deep breath here. Bring those shoulders back. Try to bring them down and relax them. Keep that micro bend in the elbows. Keep that gaze right in front of you. Feel that lower back. Release tension. Becoming a little flexible. If you can't come here, you can always stay a little lower. And come back up into Cobra. And deep breath here again. Very nice. Now we're going to come back onto all fours and we're going to come into cat-cow very quickly. We're going to take a deep breath here. And we're going to round our back with our inhale. Very nice, and come back up to cow. Sorry, cat. Exhale into cow. Sorry, cat. I have them all mixed up. Cow. Actually, I think it's the other way. Cow. Coming into cow. And cat pose. Just providing that movement for the back. Alrighty, and then from here we're going to go back to child pose. Very nice. Now we're going to come all the way up here. We're going to sit in the center of our mats. And one by one, pull out those legs. And we're going to reach forward, kind of walk out in front of you. Make sure you're still breathing. Go as far as you can. Make sure you don't have too much of a banana back. Breathe. Very nice. We're going to move on to the right ankle here, or as far as you can go, up to your knee or further. Go as low as you can. and come all the way down, trying to align your spine in a straight line. You're going to bring your arm up as well, extending that stretch. You can feel that lower back releasing tension. Stay there. Take a few deep breaths, breathing into that stretch. Imagining white light coming into the bottom of your spine, moving into that lower back, light spreading and moving out the darkness with every breath, coming in light with when you every inhale and spewing dark form, coming out now. White light coming in. You are already healing. It is already happening. Very nice. And now we're going to crawl to the center. And we're going to stay here for a breath. Very nice. And now crawl to the left foot. And we're going to do the same thing here. If need be, your legs can be closer together. Little by little, you will be able to move them out. Either way, you're still getting that beneficial stretch. And we're going to fall into that stretch, allowing the spine to stretch completely, to extend, allowing good energy to enter now. Keep your gaze in front of you. Try to keep your shoulders stacked. Take a deep breath again. Very nice. Feel that stretch in the lower back. Breathe in the light. Spew out darkness with the exhale. Ready? Very nice. And we're going to walk to the center again and sit here. Get lower into a stretch if you can with your exhale. Lean forward a little more if you can. Bring those toes towards the ceiling and hold. Very nice. Bend the knees, bring them in. Shake them a little bit. If you need to, bring your feet together. Use your hands on your ankles to help you lean forward. Very nice. Lean forward as much as you can. Try not to bend the back too much where it's banana back, but as much as you can, you're still getting that beneficial stretch. Opening up that area, pushing down on that right knee and placing your left hand onto the mat behind you and pressing down, breathing. Very nice, very nice. And now we're going to come on to the other side and do the same. Deep breath. Very nice. And now we're going to come back onto all fours. Very nice. And this time we're going to thread that right hand through the hand and your body, straight down onto the floor. Put that shoulder onto the mat. And we're going to use our left hand to push ourselves off and square off those shoulders. Bringing that left shoulder back. Make sure you're taking a deep breath again. Very nice. You can feel that pull on that trapezius already. Very nice. We're going to come back on all fours again, and we're going to switch. Bring that left arm straight through. Push off with that right hand. Take a deep breath here. Very nice. Come back onto all fours. We're going to come all the way back down to child pose. Wiggle out those shoulders. Very nice. And then we're going to come into a seated pose and swing those feet in front of you. Come all the way down. Bring the feet up. Grab the knees and rock yourself right and left, giving yourself a little massage in that sciatica. Very nice. Make sure you're breathing, allowing light to enter that lower back, allowing healing to already happen, allowing movement to loosen up any dark energy that is there, any tension, rolling those knees. Very nice. Now we're going to bring those knees to the right. Bring your both arms out, and you're going to go place your gaze towards the left. Take a few deep breaths here. Very nice. Bring those knees back up to center and bring them towards the left. And bring the gaze towards the right. And take a few deep breaths here. Try to bring that right shoulder to the mat as much as you can. Very nice. And bring those knees up to center. Place those feet down and relax those legs. Bring the arms next to the body. Bring the palms up. Relax, absolutely. Allow the hips to relax. The legs. The feet. Allow the spine to rest on the mat. The shoulders, the neck, your face. Connect ever so to the light around you, in which you have a connection with at any moment. Allow the light to enter the top of the head and let it flow through the head, through the face, through the neck, through the chest. Allow it to flow down the spine, through the hips, through the legs and the feet. Imagine that light going down the arms and the palms. Imagine yourself starting to build energy in the palms. Imagine that energy coming in now from the feet. Allowing that light to completely circulate, going down to the toes and back up to the head. You are the light already. You are healing already. It is happening. Deep breath here. Stay in this space if you like. Start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Allow your elbows to position you up. Allow your hands to push you up. Come all the way up into a lotus. Bring your palms onto your knees. Allow your eyes to stay shut. Take a deep breath. carry that same energy throughout the whole day because you are light, you have access, you are able. So let's take a deep breath. Thank you, namaste.